Okay, hi everybody. I know there's no one in here right now, but this stream is going to be a lot more different than usual because this is episode one of the Three Stupids podcast. It's basically a podcast where my friends and I just kind of talk about whatever topic is shown for today. And yeah, it's really late at night, so of course it's all tired and stuff. But like, it's nice. It's nice. Got a cozy vibe. Got some jazz music in the background. So yeah, it's nice and cozy. Okay, let's go here. Ooh, I don't know if you should see that. Let me move it to the actual screen. I mean, it's fine if you do, I guess. Okay, there we go. Okay, so um. I'm gonna introduce you. We have over here, we have Nishant, and then we also have Justin. Yay!
What up?
Hi, yippee! And for today's topic, we're doing stuff that are music related. Um, how are we doing tonight, guys? Retired?
Mostly alright. Not really.
I took a fat nap like 30 minutes, like an hour ago.
I took like a 10-minute nap like 2 minutes ago. This is the fastest power nap I've ever taken before. Anyways, let me move this to...
Like the odd one out? Okay.
I'm gonna move this to the instrument tier list, and then we can go continue that while Nishant is doing homework. Okay, let's do this. Justin, do you have the tier list open?
I just need to arrange my picks.
Okay.
My past picks.
We stopped on handheld percussion stuff.
Alright. This will take a while.
I'm gonna check to see if the jazz music is too loud.
I keep forgetting that every time we do this tier list, I have to like reset everything.
I can't hear you guys at
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting.
all. Okay, there's a little better.
In the meantime, it actually gives me more time to set up.
Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay, let me just put this
You
back,
sure about that?
and we can
John Cena meme.
continue. Let me just turn on my mic again. Oh yay, my mic is on. Cool. Okay.
Okay, I'm all ready.
Okay, let's continue the tier list. Okay.
Fog.
So now we are going to go to handheld woodwind instruments.
Handheld percussion instruments.
Oh, sorry, percussion. Sorry. You can tell it's late at night because my brain is legit rotting.
Sleep deprivation.
Real.
Oh.
Honestly, I have
This is
a,
a tough one.
I have some good respect for this.
Yeah.
I would put that there.
Honestly, I
Actually,
have to put it. I'm gonna put it. Oh. Let's put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Alright. You ready?
Yeah, you want me to go first?
Sure, you can go first.
Okay. So I put handheld percussion instruments in mid A tier. And
Okay.
that's because
Explain.
I feel like in general, handheld percussion instruments really help with the vibe of a piece. Like, for example, an obvious one is like Sleigh Ride with the slapstick. Like it really like solidifies the um like the reindeer like clamping around in the snow and stuff like that, you know? Because while other instruments like the tuba and somewhat the French horn and those instruments um, also kind of represent that you don't really hear that as much as you do the slapstick, or you don't really pay attention as much as the slapstick. And like for example,
Yeah, I could definitely see
yeah,
why.
like Diamond Tide, remember that one where they used water or something? It was really cool.
Yeah, the wine glasses were
Yeah.
definitely interesting.
Yeah, so that's why I put it in mid A
Yeah.
tier.
I could definitely see why you did that. I originally had mine in C tier, but I decided to increase it to B tier.
Okay.
I mean, like you said, it helps create more of the vibe in the piece. Like, obviously, there are like the main downside I have to it is sometimes that some instruments don't require any skill. Like,
That's
yeah,
that's
let's
true.
see. Yeah, we got like slapstick. That kind of doesn't really require any skill.
Mhm.
What else? What else? Let's see. I don't know anything else that doesn't require skill, but you obviously have those instruments like tambourine and what else? I guess maracas. I guess that
Mhm.
have skill. Yeah, but honestly, that's kind of what like hinders it for me
Mhm.
for being in A tier.
Mhm. That's fair. That's very
Yeah.
fair.
Mm.
Okay.
That's that.
Let's go move
Mallet
on to
instruments.
mallet. Yeah, mallet instruments. It's a little difficult, honestly.
Mallets. Yeah, I definitely got.
I'll put
Whoa.
that there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that there.
Okay, you can go
Yeah.
first this time.
Okay. I decided to put mallets in mid A tier.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So you gotta give credit to some mallet instrument parts,
Mhm.
especially during marching band, because whether or not like actually front ensemble has like the hardest music when compared
Mhm.
to the rest of the band and marching band.
That's very true.
Yeah, so like you gotta you gotta like respect that. And plus, it just like helps like fill in some dead spots then that like the band won't like.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
get what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Um, yeah, I agree. But I put it in high B tier. It's actually on the top of B tier, and that's because of for all the reasons you stated. But I also feel like you don't really get to Like, wait, give me a second. You don't really get to hear it that well because like unless you're like in percussion, what would you focus on? Would you focus on front ensemble, or would you focus on the band in the background? You know, like I'm not. I'm like I think mallets are great. Okay, I think they really help in marching, but I feel like overall that's not what people would initially focus on.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like mallets are not like focused on unless they are like featured.
Yeah, I think we should.
You know that percussion,
Uh huh.
like in that percussion, like that like transition periods, like in the field show this year, and even during Undertow,
Oh
there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
times where it's like isolated. That's like
Mhm.
good time for like mallets to fill up that space.
But then besides that, you know, anyway,
That is that.
anyways, I think we
Now move
should
on to
I think we should skip bassoon for now and just since we're on the topic of percussion, we should go to marching percussion.
specifically drumline.
Yeah, drumline. Ooh. I don't want to be biased because I was in drumline in 8th grade.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I don't want to be biased. It's like you have to put it there.
I will put it. I think this is a fair enough rating.
All right.
Okay.
Record rating.
Yep. You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I put drumline in mid B tier.
B tier.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's because like mallet instruments it helps with like it helps the band, it helps the vibe, you know, it helps really amplify some moments in the band. But unlike mallet instruments, I feel like it's a little more limited, you know, in what they can do. And
Yeah, I can definitely see why.
yeah, so that's why I put it in mid B tier.
I decided to go for a little bit more controversial route, and I decided to put it in mid S tier.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like the thing is, when people think of marching band, they don't think like, oh, it's just like people walk around with instruments playing. They
Yeah.
think of a drum line.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
it's like it helps like fill the bass like that. And I feel like that importance like makes a good marching band.
That's a very good
I mean,
point.
yes, it's one dimensional. Yes, there are limited of options. But if you don't have a good drum line, your marching band's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, that's very true. I didn't even think about that.
Alright, that is all of the percussion.
Yep, and now we're just in woodwinds. You want to move on to
Shall we start with bassoon?
Yeah. I already know where I'm gonna.
Bassoon.
I already know where I'm gonna put this.
Ooh, this is a hard choice for me.
I want to go first, by the way, so I can just get this out of the way.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. while you decide where you're gonna put it. But I put it in don't know, cause I honestly, man, I don't even know what a bassoon sounds like, cause I've just never really heard it before. So yeah, I put it in don't know.
Okay, I decided to put bassoon into mid C tier above timpani.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause all like bassoon it really is, it's just a bigger version of an oboe.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, like the reason why it's not like higher is like it's not like as it's supposed to be like in the lower range, be like
Mhm.
the lower voices, but the tone quality just kind of doesn't suit it.
Okay. What did you expect of bassoon? It's a good question to ask.
I expected bassoon. I expected bassoon to be like in like the middle, like the mid voice, like the even like the mid lower voices, but not like entirely like baseline.
Okay. It's a good point. Honestly, I could see bassoon being more mid low than just low. Okay, okay. And the next one is clarinet, right?
Yeah,
Honestly, pretty solid. Hmm.
I think the one that we just skipped is contrabassoon. We just all put that in don't know.
Yeah.
Just an FYI.
Oh, it is a contrabassoon, huh?
Clarinet.
I was wondering about the color.
Yeah.
Okay,
But clarinet.
I put it there.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna put it there. Huh. Rough one for me. Alright, you want me to go first?
Yep.
Alright. I put clarinet into low A tier.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's like the clarinet, it's it like the tone and like the color that the sound produced is just nice, deep, rich. It's like obviously all instruments are different, but the clarinet can just stand out in like a
Mm-hmm.
band.
Really? Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Um, well, I put it in mid B tier. Okay.
Hmm.
And that is, it's like, it's almost the same as marching percussion, okay? Because of the fact that, like, I think it's more versatile than marching percussion, um, which I appreciate. And, like, I feel like it's a very common sound, and because of that reason, I don't really want to put it any higher or lower because of how common it is. I feel like it's like a basic sound, like a very nice sound, but like I've heard it a lot. So,
Yeah, I could definitely see why.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's why I put it in mid
Like,
B tier.
like, like, here's the thing for me. Since I listened to up clarinets a lot in the bit, sound of that just grew on me.
That's very fair. Okay, let's
Alright.
move
We're
on.
gonna move on to soprano sax.
I've actually heard this before,
Mm-hmm.
surprisingly.
Hmm.
Wait, I have a question. Which one's tenor sax? Is it the one that's zoomed out or the one that's zoomed in?
It has to be the one that zoomed in.
Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Okay. Just
I
checking.
feel like the one that's. Oh, actually, the one that's zoomed out is tenor sax.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Actually, since we're on clarinets, we should do bass clarinet.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I will put this here.
Yeah, I'll put that there. This is a really interesting pick for me.
I feel like I'm kind of biased with this, but it's okay. I still think it's a fair choice. Okay. Do you want me to go first?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so I put it in mid A tier, and that's because, first off, it's a less common sound than clarinet. Okay, so that's my first reason, and I really really like when you get to hear it stand out, like in Hymn Song, or yeah, no, Cape Bren, and like The Mist. It sounds really nice. It's like, whoa, because it's got like this rich tone that I really like. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can. Yeah, that's like the. Yeah, that's a similar point. That's like the similar thing that I had, but I put it at high A tier.
Ooh, okay.
That's like. Like people underestimate how important the bass clarinet is
Mm-hmm.
because it's like the closest like bass instrument that's like the audience can hear. So it's like
That's true.
obviously you have like tuba on the way back, but it's like the bass clarinet can add like a different element to
Mm-hmm.
the sound and make it more
Elements?
juicy.
Oh my
I
god,
guess.
you scared me. Oh my god. That scared the crap out of me, bro. I thought that was, you know, the the thingy, the Siri thingy.
Elements. Playing now.
Oh my god, that scared
Alexa.
me. Okay, anyways, continue, Justin.
I mean, I don't know why. The clarinet, oh, the bass clarinet, just like turns like this the the bass line into like this rich like I don't know. It's like it turns into like this good like drink that actually tastes good.
That's fair. I don't really understand your analogy, but I mean, very cool.
I don't know. Like I don't know. How do I say it? Let's say
It's like you mixed all the right things in a potion.
yeah, it's like actually imagine this: you have like a nice like steak dinner out in front of you, and then the like the salt on you just put like the good garnishes on there, like the extra salt, a little bit like I don't know, a little bit of I don't know how to say it, but it's like the extra garnishes outside. That's what basically the bass clarinet does.
Ah, okay, I see, I see. Okay. You know what?
Sorry, I have to use my best Mr. Smith analogies.
That's crazy. Anyways, do you wanna get?
Crazy. Oh, crazy ones.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, we can go to saxophones now. We can go to soprano sax.
Saxophone. Soprano. Ooh. This. Ooh, it's tough for me. I'm gonna have to put it there.
We'll put it. We'll put it there.
Ooh.
And then you
Good.
can go
All right.
first.
You want me to go first?
Yep.
Okay. Soprano sax. This is a tough one for me. And I decided to put it in mid C tier behind timpani.
Oh. Okay.
Like, the reason why, I just can't seem to understand
Okay.
how it is used.
Oh.
But at the same time, the reason why it's not like D tier or anything, it's because it actually sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
It has this nice, bright, and like, I don't know, and
You're describing
warm
exactly
and-
what I want to say, bro.
yeah, it's like warm, bright, but rich at the same time. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
it actually sounds good. But the question is, how does it fit in
Yeah,
the band?
I know. And you know what? I also put it in mid C tier for that same exact reason, bro.
Nice.
Yep, I put it in C tier because like it's a pretty instrument. Like it sounds nice. But like where and why, you know? It's just a question of like what are you gonna do with this?
Yeah, it's kind of like mellophone.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
That's very true. Soprano sax is the mellophone of concert band. Anyways, let's move on to alto sax.
Alto. Ooh. I'm gonna have to put it there. Oh wait. There.
Um. Hmm. I'll put it there. I think that's a good rating. Okay. You done with your rating?
Yep. And
Okay.
we can start off with you.
Okay. I put alto sax in I'd say low to mid B tier. Okay. And it's not because it's a bad instrument, of course, because I think it's a good instrument. I think it's very well known. And I think very highly of it. I've heard good saxophone players. But that's kind of the problem. That I feel like on saxophone and also trumpet also, but like on like for woodwinds, I feel like saxophone, like the fact it's able to get broken so easily and the fact that like it can be sharp or flat really easily. Like I feel like it's obvious when like a saxophone doesn't have a good tone. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I could see why.
Yeah. No.
Definitely an interesting vision on that.
Mhm.
Yep. For me, I decided to put it in high B tier.
High B tier, okay.
Like, if you think of an alto saxophone, what's the first thing that comes in mind?
Careless Whisper.
Jazz.
Oh.
Yeah, like like the alto saxophone has the exact characteristics that's
Mhm.
needed for jazz,
Yep.
and that's I feel like that's like probably one of the most reasons why people play alto sax is because they
Yeah.
like jazz.
And Careless Whisper.
Yes. Yep. That is what makes it good.
That's a good rating.
It's not an A tier. It's the reason why it's not an A tier is because it kind of struggles to fit in a concert band setting.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
Because it's in the same register as French horn,
Yep.
but it has like a brittle tone quality to it.
Mhm. Like, it's a little difficult. Like, you can tell that sticks out. It's hard for it to blend in.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's a good rating. I agree. It's another point that I would also add to my point for why I put in like low, mid, B tier. Okay, we ready to move on to tenor sax?
Tenor sax. Ooh.
I will put this. Put it there.
Ooh, I'm gonna put this. Ooh, here. Actually, here.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready.
All right. I decided to put tenor sax at mid to high A tier.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of did it like that because it's basically an alto sax, but kind of like a more deeper range, but at the same time, it's a little bit more smoother.
Mhm.
And that just like it like sounds like good in like a both a concert setting and even a jazz setting.
Yep.
It's like it matches the vibe
Yep.
and it's just versatile.
That so I definitely think tenor sax is better than alto sax because it can fit better into like a concert setting. Um and that's why I put it in a low A tier
Hmm.
because even though I think it is a good instrument on its own and that it is better than saxophone, I feel like that it's not enough for it to really stand out, you know? I think it's a nice sounding instrument, but you like you don't hear people talking about tenor sax as much as they do as alto sax, you know?
Yep. But like when it stands out, it sounds really good.
Yeah.
For example, remember last year when we played Ancient Flower? Yeah. There was like the tenor sax and euphonium lines like towards the like towards like the middle I think and towards the end that just like sounded really good.
It did.
Like like I feel like since like the tenor sax is also in the euphonium's range, it actually adds like a layer of like complexity,
Mhm.
but in a good way.
Yep, I agree. But my point still stands. Like even though it does add complexity, like it's just it doesn't have the recognition it needs to be any higher.
Hmm.
If
But
that
actually, that's kind of the reason why I put it in mid to high A tier.
oh, is it
It's because it's underrated.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go on to berry sacks.
Very sexy. Really interesting. I'm gonna. Ooh. This is gonna be a sneaky little. Ooh.
I'll put that there.
I'm gonna put that there, actually. Alright, Maria?
Okay. I put it in high A tier.
Ooh, yeah.
And that
Okay.
is because like it's like first off, let's talk about its looks, okay? Like that's a beefy instrument, okay? And like that on its own like puts it in at least like B tier, okay? But then
Mm-hmm.
match that with like an amazing like low sound that's like got this like almost gruntiness to it, which for me puts it all the way up in high A tier.
I yeah, that's definitely why. That's like that's definitely some good explanations. For me, this is a sneaky one for me. I put it in mid S tier.
Ooh.
Sneaky little S tier for me. It's kind of like I think this is like similar to a French horn. There's nothing really much to hate about it.
Yep.
Like it bas- it's it has a deep. It can like act like you're punching a wall. That sort of way.
Mhm.
What else? It definitely like it can stand out really well. It
Yeah.
can stand out. It's like, but not in a bad way. It's
Yeah.
like it can like put like a oh, I don't know. It could just add like a whole nother level of like depth to
Mhm.
like a whole ensemble sound.
That's a good explanation, and I agree with you on that. Like out of the low voices, like low woodwind voices, Barry sax is like a really nice instrument to have in those low winds, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like contrasting in a good way.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, we're going to the last instrument, the flute.
Flute. Ooh. It's another sneaky one for me. I'm gonna put that there.
I'm putting it there. Actually,
Yeah.
no, I'm putting it a little higher than that. Okay. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. This is another sneaky one for me. I decided to put flute into mid, so around a mid to low S tier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like like obviously like the flute's super popular. It had this it it has like this like very like very like beautiful like bright, smooth and flowing type of tone to it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Plus, like it's also kind of versatile.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, some people could say that the flute is the Swiss Army knife of a band.
Really? What did you mean?
Yeah, it's like remember like when Smith talked about like flutes talk by color. instead of
Uh-huh.
like notes.
Yeah.
It's like they could just like pull like a I don't know, they could just pull like a different colored sound out of their sleeve and just play that perfectly. It's like
Hmm.
it has a, a whole bunch of versatility,
Mm-hmm.
and there's kind of really nothing to hate about it.
That's very fair. That's a yeah. You said you put it in low S tier, right?
Mid to low S tier.
Mid to low. Okay. Well, I put it in mid to high A tier. Um,
Hmm.
for all those points you said, and um, I don't see it on the level of brass and French horn, but that just might be slight bias. But I do see it as a very good instrument, and I appreciate how versatile it is. I know it's also well known. But like the other instruments in A tier that are like beating it is bari, sax, and bass, and I can't just say flute is better than bari, sax, and bass, you know.
Yeah,
So that's why
I
I
get.
I put it on A tier.
Yeah, that's definitely why. And then people may argue the flute is hard. Yes, that's true. The flute can kind of sound out of tune.
Mhm.
Yes, that's true. Like, but if it's right, it changes your mind.
Yup. I agree. I have my
Yeah,
tier
so I could
list.
definitely see why you put in A tier.
Yeah. I have my tier list. I have my screen right now, and I will send it to you guys. Um, send your tier list to the group chat too, so I can look at what yours
Yep.
looks like.
And by the way, I got rid of F tier because no, let's be honest, no instrument is F tier.
I would disagree. No, I'm kidding. If I'm being serious, yeah, no instrument can be F tier. Unless it's like a really obscure bad instrument.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's so real of you. But yeah, that's my rating.
Okay, that is your tier list, and here is mine.
I moved French horn up to S tier. Wow. Yeah, I had a lot
I like
more
you.
things in B tier.
Of course, the two instruments you play are in S tier.
Yeah,
No bias.
I'm just real like that. No bias whatsoever, bro. Dang. I think my ratings are genuinely fair. But again, I will never not be biased. So,
Yeah, me too.
I think I think that was pretty good. Anyways,
Yeah,
yeah, that was
for our first
fun.
ever tier list, it's really good.
We have pretty similar
We definitely need to
opinions.
do more of these on the tier list.
Oh my god, we just have a Three Stupids podcast where it's just us doing random tier lists. Okay, I'll have to keep
Hopefully,
that in
we
mind.
could just do more of these in the future.
Okay, let's get to the second part of the music topic, okay? Let's talk about band in general. Like we got our new music today, bro.
Oh yeah, we did. All four new pieces. We did rehearse 3 of them, but
Yep. We did sight read
Yep.
one of them before though.
yep.
I don't think I want to give spoilers to what we are doing though. Unless you
Yeah,
want to.
uh, let's not give it, but let's at least give like first impressions.
Okay, let's start with here, let me actually put the concert order. Then we will talk about them in order. It's
Oh, so
okay.
we are giving a little bit of spoilers.
Oh no, I'll send it to you privately so Nishant doesn't see it.
Alright. Mm.
Let me just copy and paste this here. Okay. So let's start in piece number 1. Actually, no. Before that, let's talk about instrument changes. You said something before the stream started. Let's talk about instrument changes before we get into like actual music and stuff. What were we thinking? What were we thinking about the
So
music changes?
Okay, so definitely some people changing to different instruments are it definitely will create a different atmosphere for the band,
Ooh, what do you
but
mean?
it could it's like obviously some people are like switching to obviously moving to like different rows
Mm-hmm.
or like different parts of their own row, but it's
Yeah.
like it can create like a like it can create like a I don't know. It can create like a very friendly or like a very like hostile
Really?
environment.
Interesting.
Yeah, cause some sections may or may not get along.
Oh, that's
That's the thing.
true. That's true. I didn't even think
Yep.
about that.
Yeah. All right. So are we gonna go? Are are we gonna deep deep dive into the instrument changes themselves?
Yeah, I want to. I want to deep dive into some of the people. We're not gonna name
All
any
right. So
names.
yeah.
We're not gonna name any names, okay? We're just going to say what their past instrument was and what they switched to. I can say mine, okay? Because like it's kind of obvious what mine's is, okay? But like, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, we can talk about you want to talk about the woodwind switches or the brass switches?
I'll I'll try and cover the woodland switches.
Okay, yeah, because I don't really know much of the woodwind switches. But
All right.
you can start first since it is woodwinds, you know?
All right. So for woodwind switches, we have a clarinet player switching to bassoon.
Two actually.
Uh, yeah, technically two, but one plays tenor sax.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
They switch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then, actually, surprisingly, we have an alto sax player that's gonna switch to tenor sax during.
Oh yeah, I heard. I heard they were excited during band today about it.
Yeah. Like you could definitely like feel their like excitement. It's like, oh, I get to play tenor sax. It's like, oh.
It was,
You definitely see them freaking out.
yeah. I thought it was funny. They were like going crazy. Is that all of the woodwind switches? Was there anybody else?
That's all that I know of.
Okay. Well, in terms of brass switches, we have a tuba player who switched to bass trombone, which is a new instrument actually that we haven't really seen in our band for like a while. So that's pretty cool. And then we have me. I switched to French horn. And you know what? It's a little silly, a little funny. And
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
That's that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. I
So,
can give status on the bass trombone player.
ooh, yeah.
It's his first day, so you gotta give him some slack.
Mm-hmm.
But he's actually doing kind of well.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, there's gonna be some intonation errors and some like tone errors,
Mm-hmm.
volume errors that can be fixed.
Yeah.
But honestly, honestly, the bass trombone could definitely like add another level.
Mm-hmm. Like a good bass trombone sound, I feel like can really, really be great in like some pieces that we're playing.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
And now let's talk about me. Okay, okay. So, um, before we got our new music, I've already been practicing French horn before that. You've seen me in class a couple times, like during lunch practicing, and like it's fun. Like I play first part for like the first piece that we're playing, and like I'm pretty surprised with how I was able to sight read it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. It's definitely difficult to switch from trumpet to French horn, but you know what? It'll work itself out eventually.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like with enough practice and like enough time, you definitely could be like a good addition to the horn
Thank you.
section.
I appreciate it. I'm still trying to convince one of the trumpets, the freshman trumpets to switch to French horn with me.
Mm. Not to mention any names.
Yeah, I'm not mentioning any names.
How's that going so far?
Um, they're considering it, and I'm telling them to ask Mr. Smith. I told them I'd be their
That's a
alibi.
start.
But yeah, it's been going well. Can't really say anything else besides that.
Yeah,
Anyways,
about that.
wanna move on to the first impressions of our music?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so let's start with the first piece. Again, not naming any names, but what was your thoughts on it?
Hmm. Uh, it definitely. Oh, I have mixed impressions.
Ooh, okay.
Like, in the recording, it sounded like nice.
Mhm.
It's like it kind of like it's interesting in a way,
Mhm.
but like the problem is we rehearsed it so poorly today.
I I I was mostly paying attention to myself, and I thought I did pretty good. So I wasn't really hearing the rest of the band, but tell me more. Tell me more.
Uh, there was a whole bunch of like balance issues,
Mhm.
a bunch of entrance issues.
Didn't Mr. Smith say
What else?
something about how like the middle voices was like the melody?
Yeah, it's the composer's tendencies.
Yep.
So it's like how the composer usually like in this first piece does it is like they have a whole bunch of stuff in the top voices and then a whole bunch of stuff going on in the bottom voices and they just stick the melody right in the middle.
Yeah, that's gonna be difficult to figure out.
And that's probably the one challenge it's gonna give
Besides that, I think it's
for
pretty
this
easy.
piece.
Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, I like that's the reason I'm playing first part on it because I think that it's a nice opportunity to get out of my comfort zone a little bit and also an opportunity to play first part. So like yeah, I'm not complaining.
yeah, that's there's nothing really else that I can say about this first piece.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, it's pretty.
Hmm.
It'll sound
Yeah.
good if done right, you know?
Hmm.
Anyways, let's move on to the second piece.
You can give your first impressions first.
Ooh, okay. This next piece is a little silly. Um, it scares me a little bit, not gonna lie. It's a little, it's a, it's something, to say the least. You know, cause like,
Yeah.
it's, it's something, you know? I can't really say much else about it. Cause
Yeah.
like, I mean, it sounds good, don't get me wrong. But it's a little scary because of um, because of some of the rhythms in it. Like, it's hard to hit on the French horn because you have to go low to high and then go back to low, and it's difficult. But yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see.
Anyways, what about you?
Uh, I find this piece very fun.
Okay.
It's like it sounds like very fun.
It is.
It's like, I mean, I mean, besides like the weird like rhythms and like
Mm-hmm.
the time signature changes,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing really much going on.
Yeah. I feel like, and this is backtracking a bit, but I feel like the first piece might get boring fast, you know?
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm excited to play it. Like in general, I think this set is probably one of the best sets we've had.
Hmm. Like this, and if this set gets actually good, this may like this this may go way miles past our our last set.
I know. Um, but yeah, that's basically all my thoughts on it.
Hmm.
Can I be the
Third piece.
can I give my thoughts first for this one because like I was like vibing to it during class because I knew it.
Hmm.
Like,
Go ahead.
oh my god, okay? Like, it was like, you know what? I recognized some of it and I was like, oh my gosh! And I was like playing along kind of badly, not gonna lie, but I was playing along, okay? And then came that one part, like at the end, where everyone was doing the melody and like I stopped playing to just squeak out loud. I was like, "Oh my god!" And then was like, "Oh wait, frick! I need to actually do stuff." And like, oh my god, I was so happy. But yeah, I think it's difficult. I'm surprised with how many pages there are. There's like 8 pages. But you know what? It's fine. I'll be fine. I know for a fact the trumpets only have like half of those pages. It's my first time having more than 2 pages.
Hmm. Crazy. Like this. I don't know. I think this
Crazy?
is.
I was crazy once.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Jesus Christ. Bruh.
Okay. Anyways.
Anyway, as like as I was saying, it's like I don't know if this is the first time I've gotten 4 pages of music.
Really?
I remember like several times getting 3 pages.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, this is not the first time. This is like the second time I think having 4 pages of music.
You should get 8 pages of music, bro. Be like us. Join the
8
French.
pages.
Join the French horns. Have like 8 pages of music for one song.
If I were to combine the amount of pages I had for this piece plus the fourth piece, then I would have 8 pages.
Oh, okay. I think we have 3 pages for the last piece. Which, speaking of which, are you done with your thoughts with the third piece?
What?
You can keep
Yeah.
talking. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to the fourth and final piece. You can give your thoughts first.
This is gonna be a challenge.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I can definitely tell this is gonna be by far the hardest piece on this set.
I know.
But the complexity of this piece is kind of what makes it great.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Well,
That's mostly my thoughts.
I don't really remember much since we sight read it a while ago. Not gonna lie. All I really remember is that I was excited to go onto the French horn for the first time. I do remember some of the rhythms though, and I'm a little scared, not gonna lie, cause I can barely double tongue, so that's gonna be fun. The tempo is, I feel like, what's gonna throw me off. So I need to make a playlist with the song so I can just listen to it on loop.
Ah, yes, of course.
But I think it'll be fun. I think we'll probably be working on that one the most, which is kind of sad, because the one I play first part in, we're probably not gonna work on that one as much. But you know what? It's fine. It's okay, I guess.
Plus, we might interchange like the third and the fourth piece, and it depends on the performance of what we're comfortable with.
Yeah, the concert.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This set's gonna be difficult. Oh my god, I can feel it. I hope it ends well.
Definitely practice is gonna be needed.
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to stop like though having one day of break. I think I need to have the whole week with me practicing. Cause like since I can't practice at home, I don't really have I guess oh wait, I can use practice days for French horn now. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Don't you dare say anything, Nishant. I know you're listening.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
I can't say that on live, but I feel like the non-existent chat knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that basically wraps up the conversation of the Three Stupids podcast part number 1. We to recap, we finished a music tier list, and we talked about the band music we got today and the instrument changes. And by we, I mean Justin and I, because Nishant is doing homework. But yeah.
And secretly listening to us.
I know. He's just been listening to this whole conversation the whole time.
Sometimes I listen in, but sometimes I like by focusing. So it's like a mix.
So it's like I mean, are you like able to work better with us talking in the background?
I mean, I was confused either way, so it makes no difference to me.
Oh. Oof. But I think that's it.
Oh,
I'm pretty satisfied. And anyways, it's the podcast has been going on for an hour, 7 minutes, and 22 seconds. I think I'm gonna call it a night for the stream. You guys want to say anything to the non-existent chat? You want to say bye? Say good night in case someone watches
Good night.
this.
Nope.
Good night. Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night, good morning, or whenever you watch this. Ha! Okay, I'm gonna
See you guys in the next episode.
bye! Wait, I gotta mute you guys. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, let's turn my mic off. Okay, bye guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah!